Hey everybody. So we are going to talk about the purpose of YouTube in this video. There's a lot of things to consider, and I really want you guys to have a good overall understanding of the YouTube platform before you decide if this is going to be a method that you're going to choose to market yourself. So a couple of things to consider when it comes to the purpose of YouTube. So first and foremost, YouTube is for search optimization, search engine optimization, SEO, in other words. So it's a great way to get discovered. So YouTube is not for, some people do generate leads off of YouTube, and I can see how that can happen with enough content. And sometimes maybe you just get lucky, but or someone sees a listing and wants to buy it. But for the most part, YouTube is a way to get discovered. It's a way to kind of have content out there, people stumble upon it in their searches, and then all of a sudden they find you, and then they go to your website, then they start interacting with you more, and they basically kind of go deeper and deeper and deeper into your sales funnel. So think of YouTube as something that is going to be at the top of your sales funnel that is going to want to engage with people further in order to kind of move down the sales funnel, if you will. So what kind of content is good for search engine optimization on YouTube? So the first and foremost is going to be your listings. Your listings are gold on YouTube, and it's one of the only ways that agents still have in their back pockets to beat Zillow or Trulia or Redfin or even your big box brokerages as well. So in this course, I'm actually going to teach you how to optimize your videos so that you actually end up in Google search results as like number 3 for your video. So that's one of the reasons why anytime you're doing a property tour, most agents do property tours or a collection of professional photos that they kind of string together to do a property tour. Always upload those onto YouTube and optimize them, because that's, again, a great way to get discovered in the Google newsfeed and also the YouTube newsfeed, but mainly Google. Frequently asked questions is another one that comes up. So again, Google owns YouTube, and so it is a great way to kind of get into the Google search results for different keywords that people are searching. So for instance, I use this example all the time. Let's say you notice a lot of people are talking about, construction on Main Street. They can even be complaining about it. They're tired of the noise, they're tired of the traffic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What I would do as an agent is I would actually jump on camera. It could be literally in your car with an iPhone. Jump on camera, do a quick 2-minute video that explains what's coming in the area, why they're building, and when the traffic and the noise is going to stop when the building is complete, and why it's going to benefit the residents once everything is over. Those are the types of things that people are Googling, and you want to come up for those things in both YouTube and in Google. If somebody is applying for some sort of city council, like city licenses to build a bar, or maybe to open up a yoga studio, or even buying plots of land. Those are the things, like, people are searching what's coming on the corner of 24th and Madison. Like, people want to know that. So again, if you're going to use Google for search engine optimization, you definitely want to have those types of frequently asked questions in your feed, so that way it comes up in Google and people can actually find all those questions that they have very, very easily. So that's the other thing that I would do. Now, one more thing, when it comes to the listings and the frequently asked questions, again, you can hire a company. I prefer, it's a company called rev.com, rev.com, and they'll actually just transcribe the frequently asked questions for you. So then that way you can turn it into a blog post. I'm all about repurposing content, and that is a way where you can basically just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Done. Perfect. The next thing about YouTube that is the purpose of YouTube is social proof. Social proof is huge, and video is a fast accelerator to social proof. So let's talk about that for a second. So you can actually build authority when you're answering these frequently asked questions. So if you start to become the go-to person for everything in your community or your farm about what's going on and what's happening, that is going to get you a ton of authority. So when that person is thinking about listing or moving, or has a friend coming to the area, or needs to list or move into the area, they're going to go to you. They're not going to go to anyone else. They're going to go to you, because you're the one that has all of the authority in your niche. So that's another way that I like to use YouTube with agents, is basically to build social proof and to add a ton of credibility and a ton of authority as well. And plus, when you're answering those questions, it just shows people, it really demonstrates that you know your stuff. Post client reviews, and client testimonials. So basically, you can put client testimonials on your YouTube channel, and as people are kind of going through your channel, they can stumble across some of those client testimonials as well, which is just another way to build more social proof. And I'll talk about the client testimonials in another way in just a second here. Another way that you're going to have the purpose of YouTube is basically hosting. So this seems kind of silly, but it's YouTube, the amount of hours that they upload, I don't even know what their server rooms look like all over the world, but it must be insane. But basically, you cannot host these videos on your website because your hosting provider will shut you down very, very fast. You'll run out of memory like after your first few videos. So YouTube is a great, great place to host all of the videos that you're doing, that you're posting onto the internet and then embedding on other sites. So for instance, you have a lot of agents, they'll have like welcome pages, landing pages, and then of course testimonials that they put all over the internet and social media. So YouTube is a great way to embed that. So if you have a welcome page on your homepage, I would upload it to YouTube and then just embed that video from YouTube onto your homepage. You can also use Vimeo or Wistia as well, but most agents tend to use YouTube. That's what they're familiar with. So I'm just going to stick with that one. Also, landing pages. So if you have a particular landing pages where you've driven traffic to an ad, for instance, targeting teachers, maybe a Homes for Hero program, you can jump on that landing page with a video and say, "Hi, teachers. This is who I am. I used to be a teacher. My mom was a teacher, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera." And you can actually build a ton of trust that way by embedding a YouTube video on your landing pages. And then same thing with your testimonials. If you have a page that's like a contact me form, you can throw up an embed of a YouTube video on that page just to build a little bit more credibility and social proof. But again, you can't host these videos on any normal site, so YouTube is perfect for hosting videos as well. So that's another huge purpose of YouTube, which a lot of people don't think about, but it's a big one. So couple of pro tips that I have for you when it comes to YouTube marketing for real estate agents. So there's a ton of different ways that you can use YouTube, but when it comes to real estate marketing, let's talk about what applies to you guys specifically. So number one, it's perfectly fine to upload quick video selfies from your phone. I know you see these mega agents that are, in different markets that have these professionally shot videos and they're in suits and ties. I get that. And Millionaire Listing Agent is like that. I get it. But if that's not your market, if you're not dealing with a luxury Beverly Hills $50 million home, it's not going to make sense for you to hire all of those fancy pants videos and video crews. It doesn't make sense. People want to relate with you and they want to do business with people that they know, like, trust, and remember. So it's really, really hard to build trust when it's a professional camera crew and you're in staged makeup and et cetera, because that's not you. That's not the real you. People want to see the real you, good, bad, all of it. So you really want to just jump on your phone, create a couple of quick videos, and then post them. Done. So if setting up for YouTube videos is actually prohibiting you from doing them, you just have to give yourself a license to move forward. You can shoot a video in the car while you're waiting for to pick up your kids. You can do it between appointments, while you're at an open house. If you have a little downtime at an open house, it's a rainy day maybe. Like, you really, really have to get creative and fit social media into your schedule whenever you can. So answer your frequently asked questions whenever you have a chance. If it's 2 minutes, fine. Just remember to turn your phone horizontal, not vertical. So everything's in widescreen these days. So horizontal shots only. Okay. Number 2, repurpose your videos. And you want to, if you're going to take the time to upload to YouTube for 2 or 3 minutes to create a video, repurpose it, upload it to Instagram, upload it to Facebook, upload it to your profile on Facebook and all of your Facebook groups that you manage or that you're a member of that will allow you to. So don't just do one thing and then just set it and forget it. Like, you really, really want to repurpose your content because you want to appear as if you are everywhere, because you are everywhere, but you don't want to create separate videos for every single avenue that you're posting on. So make your life easier, have a couple shortcuts, and repurpose your content and upload it to different platforms. And then number 3, so optimize your videos. Optimize your videos for maximum exposure and discovery. So again, the main purpose of YouTube is discovery. You want to get discovered on YouTube. And so basically make sure that all of your photos are optimized. Your videos are optimized. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this course. But every time you upload a video, just go ahead and shoot it real quick. And then once you get home, take about 15 minutes to upload your video, write a couple of good keywords, set it and forget it, you're done. And then of course, upload it to other platforms as well. But on YouTube, you really want to make sure that you're optimizing for YouTube search and for Google search. YouTube is all about SEO. Remember that point. Okay. So next up, we're going to talk all about YouTube content, like what types of things you should be posting, what's appropriate, what's not, and what's going to maximize your brand and what's not. So we're going to talk about YouTube content, and I will see you in the next video.